All right, hello everyone. So this is a video for the members, and I've got something new which I've designed on top of what we already have. So let's just do a quick summary. Currently in the members area, and you're gonna love this new stuff. It's really weird, but works really good. Now in the members area, if you're on the monthly schedule, then you got research portal. Now from here, everything stays the same. Everything's all good. We have, let's take a look. We have the current week and all of the upcoming weeks and the archive, and it's all good. And in the current week, and just like in the future weeks that you have here, the forward weeks, you got the trade or swing days, you got the possible vector energy days. And if you take a look at the wrap up video I did, you'll see how it's panning out. Then we've got the intraday trade timing windows, right? So for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, all of this until the 1st of May was posted on the 2nd of April, right? And I've already started working on May, but I've been working on this new thing, which is going to be really, really good, because it's going to give us the length of the move, like how many days can we expect this to go, because sometimes we enter a trend in the market and it goes for, like, a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe the full month from the beginning to the end. It could be a strong trend, and then we don't know when to we don't know how far that's going, first of all. And the second thing is, we can't sometimes find a place to get in when it's like going all parabolic, because it doesn't like retrace. So to solve that problem, I've devised something. Now this is going to be this new thing that I've calculated is for a longer term trade. So remember, normally we're doing intraday trading and within the week swing trading. Okay, we're not big swing traders, but now we can be as well if you're into keeping a position for longer, right? And this is going to be in the quarterly or the annual member zone, which is the advanced trader portion of the club. Now here, as you can see, I've added a bunch of courses here. They're all like full on, and they're very practical as well. You're not going to get bogged down with a bunch of stuff. It's very practical. And on top of this, I'm going to add a module 6. I'm not going to call it a module 6 though. I'm just going to call it time. Okay, time period. Like, I haven't thought about what to call it yet, but it's going to be like a span of time. So I'll think of something. Okay, I'll think of something creative. But just remember, how's it going to help us? Let me show you so you'll understand better. Normally, what we're doing is like Monday to Friday, right? So for the trade days last week, let's say, what did we have? We had this trade or swing day for everything, right? So if we go in there, then 13th to 17th of April, gold, we had Monday to Friday. I said Monday strong tops, Tuesday, Wednesday weakish drained, Thursday, Friday strong, right? And then we had the trade days Monday, Friday. Now you have to discern vector days and trade swing days. They are different. Trade swing days is when we're expecting the market to give us a push or a turn, right? So we're either going to break out or we're going to turn around. So it's either going to be a nice swing for the week, and then we can follow it all week into the next swing day, or to a price target, right? Which is, in this case, we had a price target plus we had a trade day. And the vector days, they're like red, orange, green. All right, so red days we're feeling weak and drained, like here. Monday we're feeling energetic, strong, we're moving. Thursday, Friday we've got strong move again, so we'll be looking to get in. And if, for example, Friday is a strong day, Monday is a strong day, and I've got Monday and Friday, those 2 days are going to be like, okay, wait a minute, those 2 days are strong, and plus they're trade swing days. So do I need to get in? Yeah. All right, and that's your Monday. You see the big push to the upside, and see where we're ending up on Friday. Look at that move on Friday. at the trading hours, the market just boomed to the next trading hours. So it's all honky-dory, as you can see. All right. So knowing those in advance is already a huge thing for us. Okay. So those days, you know, you're increasing your probability of success, and that's it. You know, you got the time, intraday timing as well, plus the technical analysis pricing. You are literally cooking with gas or your solar panels. All right, so from the price, you can see push to the upside. Now, the beauty is this. Now I'm going to bring in the time period. So, for example, let's take a look at April. I don't want to give you anything from the past because that's already done. But the beauty is, once I know something is starting, right, I can say to myself, well, wait a minute. On April, I've got the 13th of April, and I've got the 20th of April. I've got the 13th and the 15th, right? So that's like Monday, Wednesday, all right? And this could go into, how far this can go into, this could go into, first of all, the mid spot, which is the 20th of April. And then I've got the 27th of April and the 2nd of May. Now, the 2nd of May is a Saturday, all right? It's Saturday, but that's going to be for us Friday, the 1st of May. So if I'm now looking at this move, I can say to myself, well, wait a minute, let's put here the 20th of April, right, which is going to be a Monday, right? And then because that's going to be a midpoint, right? It's going to be a midpoint. What does that really mean for us? We could literally know this. The beginning of a move, let's do it with the pen. The beginning of a move, the mid of a move where it retraces, and then the pullback. So let's do this. I'm just going to put this here. So literally what we can know is this. So I can start a move. Let's say I started a move on the 20th of April. I can see it going into 27, right? And then from 27, we're maybe going back into the 30th of April. Okay. So we'll be able to track a move. You see what I mean? We'll be able to do that. For example, if I take the 13th, right? This is the 13th. Let's say 13th is here. So from 13th to the 20th, that's your 20th. From the 20th, we want to come down into the 27th maybe, okay? And then maybe from 27, which is a Monday, to the 30th, okay, we can start another one. So 27 to the 30th and go up again. So we'll be able to plot these moves, all right? And as long as you know where the turning points are, you understand those days are going to be bigger swings, right? So if I know it's going to be a bigger swing, I can stay in there for a longer period of time, and I can really follow it to a bigger target. Okay, so also in May, for example, what can I tell you? I haven't checked May yet because I checked out the previous years for testing it. But for May, I'll also put it in there. So once I do May, I've started doing the timing, the intraday timing for May already. So next week I'll probably finish the month of May, and then the following week I'll put all the trade swing days, the vector days, plus the timing, plus in the quarter and annual membership, I'm going to put these swing days and periods, right? So we'll be looking at, for example, I don't know, from 13th of May, for example, going into, yeah, for example, the 13th of May is looking hot in May. So make a mental note of that, right? 13th of May. So if we find ourselves somewhere in the 13th of May, great. Then I can follow that all the way into a midpoint, and then all the way to a final point, which is going to be, the midpoint's going to be like, let's say May, the 22nd of May, which is a Friday, right? And then I could follow that back into the 29th to the 30th of May. Okay, so we could like have 30th is going to be a Saturday, but to the 29th of May. So we could like have maybe, depends on what you're trading. So for example, we could be here, let's say, the market can make a down move, then an up move, then another down move. So we've got the 3 days happening, like we can do that. We know this day, we're up here, we know this day, and then we can follow it through. We'll know this one as well. All we have to do now is follow it through. And what I've done actually, all right, is not just 2026, but I sat down and calculated the whole thing from the 1st of January 2026 all the way into the 31st of December 2030, right? So I've done a 4-year study. So this whole thing will be ahead of us. I did the same thing with the vector days as well. Just did it all the way up onto 31st of December 2030. So I have like full 4 years ahead of me. And the only thing I need to update really is the intraday and the trade days and swing days and the vectors. That's all. Well, the vectors I've done. The trade and swing days, that's the only thing that needs really updating, and the intraday timing. So this is going to be for the quarterly and the annual members because I need to give them something extra. And I've been working on this for a while, so it's like really, I'm really happy this is like done. There's only one more thing I want to add, and that I'm still working on, but after that I don't really think there's anything to add in terms of timing. And then afterwards it's just one complete system running on its own. So I'm really happy with that, and hopefully we'll make good use of it. I think it's going to give us a better vision as well. So for example, even from here, if I take a look at this period, remember we had this swing day here, 23rd of March, right? Let's take a look at March in the archive. March, here we are, 23rd. Let's see, that was a Monday. We had gold Tuesday, euro dollar Tuesday, SP 500 Monday, indices were Monday, and gold, as you can see, was there, right? The market did it on the 23rd. That was a Monday, and gold was there. So for example, for this 24th of March, if I go into the March here, right? So once this 23rd, 24th started off in March, right? This thing here, March 24, 24, 26 I've got here. It's telling us like we could have followed that all the way into Friday the 17th of April. If I started on the 26th to the 26th of March, 26th of March. Here, I've got it on 26th of March. Wow. All the way into beautiful 17th of April. There. 17th of April right there, guys. From one spot all the way into there. Then what would we be thinking? We're thinking, well, we're going to be going up at least until the 17th of April. So let's just keep buying on the pullbacks. Let's just mark a level on every pullback and just go long until 17th of April. And that's it. Okay, so that's the kind of thing we're looking at. I'm going to do some more study on it, but I'm already going to start posting these things in May. All right, maybe possibly next week as well. We'll see how we go. But that's an update. So hope you'll make use of it. Once we start going on with it, I'm also going to make videos on it as well. And if there's demand, we'll do live sessions as well on how to trade that as well. Because once you got the trade day, the vector day, the timing, the pricing, plus how long we can go, and what else can you want? Okay, well, there is one more thing I do want, but like I said, that's that's something extra I haven't started yet, so we'll see how things go. In the interim, have a good weekend and all the best.